Napoleon Bonaparte, one of history's greatest military leaders, was born on August 15th, 1769. Napoleon's early life was marked by his Corsican roots and his military education in France. He rose to prominence during the French Revolution, winning several key battles. His victory at the Siege of Toulon in 1793 marked his first major military success. Napoleon became a national hero and was rapidly promoted, gaining political influence. In 1799, he orchestrated a coup d'état, becoming the first consul of France. His reforms modernized France, establishing the Napoleonic Code and reorganizing education. In 1804, Napoleon declared himself Emperor of the French, solidifying his absolute power. Under his rule, France expanded through military conquests across Europe. Napoleon's empire stretched from Spain to the edges of Russia at its zenith. However, the continental system he imposed led to economic strain and tension. Napoleon's ambitious Spanish campaign turned into a devastating guerrilla war. In 1812, Napoleon launched his ill-fated invasion of Russia, facing initial success. The harsh Russian winter and scorched earth tactics led to the army's retreat and downfall. Only a fraction of his Grand Army survived the retreat from Moscow. The Sixth Coalition seized the opportunity to capitalize on Napoleon's weakened state. In 1813, he faced a major defeat at the Battle of Leipzig, the largest Napoleonic battle. The loss at Leipzig led to the crumbling of his empire and allies abandoning him. By 1814, Paris was captured and Napoleon abdicated, exiled to Elba. While on Elba, Napoleon retained a small army but planned his return to France. In 1815, he escaped Elba, landing in France, starting the Hundred Days campaign. Napoleon regained control in Paris without a battle, as troops rallied to his cause. The return prompted the Seventh Coalition to form against him once more. The decisive Battle of Waterloo in 1815 marked Napoleon's ultimate defeat. Famed British general, Duke of Wellington, played a crucial role in the battle. The Prussian army, led by Blücher, also arrived to balance the field against Napoleon. In the aftermath, Napoleon was captured and exiled to St. Helena in the Atlantic. St. Helena was a remote island where Napoleon would spend the rest of his life. On St. Helena, Napoleon reflected on his life, dictating memoirs recounting past victories. His health deteriorated over the years as he lived in relative isolation. Napoleon died on May 5, 1821, at age 51, the world marking the end of an era. Posthumously, his legend grew, inspiring future leaders and military strategists. Controversy surrounds his legacy, viewed as both tyrant and visionary reformer. Napoleon's life remains a pivotal chapter in world history, sparking endless studies. His leadership lessons continue to be analyzed in military and political contexts. Cultural depictions of Napoleon include literature, art, and film portraying his complex character. In France, Napoleon is commemorated for his legal reforms that laid down modern groundwork. Monuments and archives across Europe narrate his indelible impact on European history. The Napoleonic Code and medieval feudalism's end marked significant societal shifts. His reforms in education were visionary, setting standards for future Western systems. Architectural projects like the Arc de Triomphe highlight his grandeur and ambition. Napoleon's centralization of power influenced modern administrative practices. While some detest his wars of conquest, others admire his military genius. International law evolved largely due to the complex alliances and treaties of his era. Economic systems and trade practices were altered by Napoleonic policies, setting precedents. The centuries following Napoleon saw a divided Europe trying to balance power dynamics. Many modern military tactics still reflect Napoleonic strategies of speed and surprise. His life story continues to resonate through countless depictions across global media.
Debate around his impact continues as history judges his success and failures.
Napoleon remains a pivotal figure, with museums dedicated to exploring his influence. The Musée de l'Armée in Paris holds exhibitions detailing his military career. His personal belongings and official correspondences are key attractions for enthusiasts. Art showcases the stories and mystique surrounding his rule, embellishing his legacy. Tourists and scholars alike flock to historical sites associated with his reign. The French army's history and tradition remain deeply influenced by his strategies and victories. As history's enigmas, personalities like Napoleon shape ideals, inspire movements, and stir passion. Napoleon's rise and fall narrate a timeless tale of ambition, power, and ultimate decline. His story exemplifies the complexity of power, ambition, and the inexorable march of history. In the end, Napoleon Bonaparte's legacy continues to captivate, educate, and inspire us all.